Thank you. Just kidding. That's tight. Ain't gonna lie. I'm having a hard time with this game, and it's not even funny. Hold on. Too wrinkly. Oh, I'm getting so angry at this game right now, man. These people I know. Everybody hates me. Why is it so buggy?
So I have to make a confession, guys. Last week I finally gave in and looked at the offering and see for some reason they have here you have a headphone jack as well as your USB-C port to charge it. So to turn the system on, you just hold in the power button for a few seconds and it'll boot up and you'll see the Empernic logo. So I just want to be clear before I even start. You can see that this is the stock OS, this is the stock software that comes with it. Many people like to use
Nice. And then I join with no people.
which is third party. It was created by the community. But most people, especially reviewers on YouTube, seem to enjoy it much more than the stock OS that comes with this. And
Jesus, this
I'm
shit
gonna
is
be checking
probably
that out, maybe
voodoo.
doing a video in the future. But just for now, I want to keep it to the bottom of the barrel, not try to go into too much detail on how to install it, the pros and the cons. If you decide to buy this, you can look into that for yourself. So first you have your games, then your favorites, history, search, and settings. So I'm going to be looking at the games that come with this system, and the one that I purchased, and I believe all of them, as far as I can tell, come with a generic 64 gigabyte micro SD card that comes with quite a few games. I don't have the exact number, but it's quite a few. And looking through all the systems, you can see them right here. Many classic systems all the way up to the PS1, and PS1 games run great on here. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. So let's look at PS1 real quick. You can see all the games right here, many classics, many favorites. I'm particularly
Yeah,
excited
man,
about
people already been into the drawn.
that was my childhood. So with what comes with this, generally speaking, PlayStation 1 is going to be the most demanding, and I can tell you with every PS1 game I tried, it runs great. There's been a couple glitches on occasion with the game not wanting to start, or a few errors here and there, but for the most part, when the games work, they work very well. Considering that I paid $30 for this, I'm really happy, especially looking to the past. Paying $30 for a system like this, there's no way, there is no way to be able to run a PlayStation 1 game like this. The prices have really dropped, and of course, this is originally a $55 or so system, but with a sale that I think most of you can get it for like $30, and yeah, that's super impressive. And after seeing the gameplay from PlayStation 1, you're not going to be too surprised to know it can play Game Boy Advance, NES, Game Boy Color, any of this kind of stuff very well with no issues. And it comes with a ton of Game Boy Advance games, actually. Way more, obviously the files are going to be smaller than PS1 games, but yeah, it comes with quite a few. It says on here 906. I don't know if there's any duplicates or other weird stuff in there that's just unplayable. There is some stuff that I found that isn't in English. And that's to be expected. You have a lot of stuff on these types of systems just built in. There's going to be some stuff that's not in English, stuff that might not work, whatever else. But I mean, there's so many games on here. Yeah, there's going to be some else. You can find a lot of arcade games on here as well. I haven't played every single game on here by any means, but most of the games that I've tested ran perfectly well and had no issue with. And of course, the RG35XX does not have an analog stick, so there's a small select amount of games that you can play on here if you want to. But for almost every game here, just using the D-pad, you'll have no issue whatsoever. So I'm super impressed with this little thing, especially with me just paying $30. There's no way that I would return this. get it for $30 as well. So I think you plan to use this for PS1 games going forward, even when I'm on the road and not driving as short, but just on a vacation or a long road trip or something, it's nice to just have a little dedicated stick like this that you can store in your pocket, your backpack, or wherever else. And because it's not super expensive, you don't have to be concerned about, oh no, I'm going to destroy it. You don't have to be worried about storing it exactly perfectly so you don't get any little scratches on the screen, or you're afraid it might get tossed around in your luggage too much or something as compared to like a $400 system. With this, you pay $30 for it. You can sell maybe a bit more, but I'll explain that in a second. Still, right? Like you're not too worried about breaking. So normally this system is going to run you about $55, give or take a few bucks. So what exactly are the requirements to get this deal? So first, you need to be a new user to Timu. If you already have a Timu account, guys, once they are is a world where you can choose your own path. You can be anyone, from a simple resident living a quiet life to a true superstar around whom the whole city revolves. Every action you take leads to fame, fortune, and respect. A simple life or the road to stardom. This is your story. Download One State RP and create your destiny in this vast world.
Hey man, so you know how you're always playing? Hey there. I love the things that you I want to hang out with them, these gadgets that do all super into this. Most people don't even they want to play sports Nintendo games that they have when they were kids. They want to try those Super Nintendo games that they never got to play.
You traded 320 and you had 318.
I've already looked at this thing, so this handheld that's someone new to the hobby should really
Literally,
there's a lot of stuff, but actually G350. You can also get it on Amazon if you want to go that route. It's a little bit big, and there might be other reasons you want to get it from them, which we'll talk about in a bit. Anyways, I'll have links to where you can buy it from a bunch of different places in the food industry. Have a cheap device on hand as a sort of heater device, something that's really good, but not so precious that you don't want to take it to the moon. You know what I mean? The most amazing reason to consider getting this amazing device isn't just the amazing price, but the amazing build quality. If you weren't aware, this is made by Android, the same company that made so many things, like the RG35XX Plus, and the XP, and the 477M, and the 406B, the RG Slide. They make tons of stuff, and probably the most common thread amongst all their things is the excellent build quality and controls. The G350 says Battle XP on it, but that's like Amber's Surrey. So here you get the quality of an Amber
gonna do this for
at a price that we haven't seen before on an Amber device. There are other cheap handhelds out there like the R36S and the R36H, and even Pal Kitty has some good cheap ones, but none of them are as pleasurable to build and use as the G350. It is far and away the best physically well-made handheld that you can get for around $30. No question. This is so cheap that the barrier to entry for someone getting into the hobby isn't really there in the same way that it is if you get a more expensive doodad. $40 is like a dinner for two. I want them not to spend a lot, but also get something that's genuinely good. No weird or annoying things about the hardware that's going to piss them off and turn them away from the hobby. Tight controls, great comfort, high quality screen, good speaker, and it looks good. I love the retro vibes of this gray version. That's like the classy one of the crew. This black version is like the cool one. The pink version is the cute one. And honestly, I like them all. I was intending to get rid of the ones that I didn't want to keep, but I can't do it. I love this ragtag bunch of misfits. And even for me, even for a dude who has hundreds, if not millions of handhelds, I've been putting this thing to game on.
Yeah, I'm friendly. I'm friendly for sure. Okay. I'm friendly for sure. For sure. I'm chilling.
Sort of like the Steam Deck you have on. The Steam Deck is amazing for the price. There are other handheld PCs out there that are objectively better than the Steam Deck. But the Steam Deck is the one that I want to win and the one I want to use because it's such a good value. The value of the thing actually changes my perspective of it. Something that's good for a lot of money isn't nearly as appealing as something that's good for not a lot of money. So just like how I want to see how that can be
Uh,
it's the same on the G350. I want to play on it a ton, and I do. Just a minute to make sure that it's actually this good and this cheap, and not taking crazy pills. But also literally, I stopped taking those a few weeks ago. I feel a lot better now. He's not wearing imaginary technique. I'm not imaginary. You are. Also, I'm still mad at you. You know what? That's fair. If you want a really good deep dive about the system options on the G350, check out my boy Mr. Stevens' recent G350 video because he goes over all the options. As for the ones that I'm going to show you today, let's begin with the stock system. It's a sort of hacked together custom built ventilation station. It's kind of disorganized but it's functional, and this stock system gets a lot of hate, and rightfully so. It's got some problems. It's not nearly as good as any of the other custom systems. It's got a bit of jank. The stock rock sets are super disorganized. Some have ugly game art, and some have nothing. And some of the ROMs are kind of broken. To be fair, it does mostly work. It gets the job done. And for someone who's just starting out, this will probably be a fine system to get started with and play some games on. It does all the basic stuff you want to do. And you can add your own games and reorganize things if you want to. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a pass. However, if you want a really, really good system, you can go with ArcOS. You can download and install it yourself, and you get pretty darn straight to do. And this is a well-loved system for a good reason. It's very robust, tons of options to tweak things to your preferences. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that it sells a custom ArcOS card for the G350. They sent me one, and I love it. This card is actually amazing. It has awesome box sets.
Fuck yeah, I made it out.